So there's a guy called Donvo. He's quite known on YouTube and he's a trader. And Donvo, he offers some kind of account management. We're going to go ahead and react to what he did and how he managed to basically scam people. So let's go ahead and get this popping. So credit to Illy Ryan Forex on YouTube. Donvo Scam Explains.
Imagine riding a wave of consistent wins only to wipe out spectacularly. This is the story of Donvo. This is Donvo, a YouTube sensation in the trading world. Admired for his almost supernatural winning streak, Donvo seemed untouchable. But behind the scenes, whispers of...
So let's just look at that. I haven't lost in 54 trades trading live on YouTube. Okay, that's interesting. He's got quite a lot of subscribers, so people are going to naturally trust him. With YouTube, when people see that you have lots of YouTube subscribers, they're going to just naturally trust you, especially if you've built up that reputation over time. So I can understand why people would have wanted to invest in his platform, invest in what he was doing.
Of a different story emerged. Donvo's journey wasn't always paved with gold. He blew through a staggering 20 accounts before finding his rhythm. Once he did, his success became legendary, or so it seemed. So what went wrong? If you're a Forex trader, you need to hear this. Donvo, a name synonymous with Forex success, is now at the center of a massive scandal. Donvo, known for his affiliation with Blueberry Markets, introduced a MAM service, promising to manage accounts with unparalleled precision. Traders were drawn in by his reputation, expecting consistent profits, but then the unthinkable allegedly happened. Reports started flooding Twitter, claiming that in just a day, some say within 3 days, Donvo had lost all the balances of those who had trusted him.
3 days.
I lost everything overnight, tweeted one user. Another claimed this has to be the biggest scam in Forex history. Keep in mind, these are claims circulating on social media and...
So it says, nice rug pull, but what deal did you make with Blueberry Markets to over investors? How much money did they pay you under the table to blow through the millions? I know you are a high-risk trader, but not high enough to blow a milli in a day. Come on now, make it make sense. This is what's so crazy, because apparently he was doing quite decent. When I say quite decent, apparently he was doing absolutely phenomenal. His followers probably know that he was a high-risk trader, but apparently he was doing absolutely phenomenal. He was doing absolutely amazing. But to mess up an account within 3 days, completely blow someone else's money, that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. No wonder he's deactivated all his things, because that is a big flop. You can't even show your face no more. You're gonna have to come out and make an apology to every single person, and it's up to them whether they want to forgive you or not. But that's insane. It was like a rug pull. You can't get that much money in funding and then blow it all within 3 days. That's insane, guys.
And I can't personally verify them. However, the sheer volume of these allegations is hard to ignore. If you don't like losing money but still want to invest, then do your research. Here's why. One tweet revealed a shocking detail about Donvo's MAM account, a minimum investment of $5,000, with many putting in up to $50,000. It all seemed golden at first.
Let's read that. Today, he went against his strategy, made 300 trades. 300 trades. So this is somebody that has no risk management, doesn't follow a trading plan. People might say one thing, but they're completely doing another thing. You can't tell me you're trading 300 times in a day. I don't know if you followed him before or anything, but has he ever spoken about taking 300 trades a day? This is somebody that's not right in the head, especially with money that's not your own. If you was doing that with your own money, I can understand. You're going nuts. You're going crazy. But with someone else's money, it means something's going on behind the scenes. But today he went against his strategy, made 300 trades, and everyone with MAM accounts lost 95% of their money. You can't make this up. Guys, this is crazy. 95%. Apparently in a couple days.
But then the unthinkable happened. Donvo, against all logic, made 300 trades in a single day, obliterating 95% of the funds. Imagine watching your money just vanish.
But let's check out this guy. This is from prop firm Drama. Their previous ledger balance was 54K. 54K. Yeah? £54,794. They lost £53,000, guys. They're left with only 1.7K. And to be honest, look, if you're going to invest all your money into one of these MAM accounts, this is on you. You can't even blame the Donvo guy. You can only blame yourself, because you decided to invest your whole life savings into this one person, this one investment. And understandably, he had built up his reputation over time. He had tricked people into thinking having a massive win streaks. But you guys know, to grow an account is not your win rate. that grows the account. You can have a very bad win rate, so let's just say roughly about 20 to 30%, but have a good risk to reward strategy and still be profitable. I don't even know if I feel sorry for this dude. I don't even know if I feel sorry for anyone who invested their life savings, the whole thing with this dude, because you guys should have known better. You guys know when it comes to trading, that is a big no-no. You don't invest your life savings, you just invest what you can afford to lose. I've been approached multiple times to manage accounts. I've rejected every single one of them. I know that there's a stress that comes with it. That's not a stress that I'm willing to add to my life. I'm not willing to add that stress to my life. And for you to then raise, apparently he raised up to $1 million in capital, and he blew it. All right, let's listen to this video real quick.
Learning how to take a loss and moving on to the next trade. You need to develop that skill of going on a 20 winning streak on live and then taking a one loss and not letting that one loss fuck up your mentality. You need to go on. You need to build that skill.
Saying one thing and doing something else, guys, can't be trusted. And the thing is, the trading world is not going to forget about this situation. Not going to let this slide. You need to know how to take a loss and not let that mess up your mentality. And that's correct. But it's whether you're going to action that. Are you doing it yourself? That's the question. Let's listen to what else Donvo has said in this video.
Of going on a 2-3 losing streak. You need to build that skill of remaining, stoic whenever price moves 100 pips. So you're not able to be part of that move. You need to build a skill of seeing drawdown, seeing price go back in profit, and not being emotional because you're still ahead in the trade. You need to develop that skill of not closing it off impulsively.
Donvo said, don't focus on the money, don't focus on the pips, just focus on creating a plan and sticking to that plan. Boy, he didn't stick to his plan. He didn't stick to his plan. And that's the thing. If you don't stick to your plan, you're going to fail. The plan is there to protect your capital. If you don't stick to the plan, your trading plan, then you've blown your account, guys. And guys, I wanted to quickly check this out here. I'm reacting to Forex James. So I've seen that he's put up this chart here, and this basically just tracked everything that Donvo was doing. August the 5th, that's probably when it started, no idea. But you can see, look, there's been a gradual increase over time. And then look at this, we started increasing. We got up to roughly about 50%. We got up to a maximum of 63% in profit. So to me, if he's done that within 1 month, if he's done about 63% in profit in 1 month, and I'm not going to knock him, some people can do something like this. Some people, this is their cup of tea. But at the same time, 63% a month with other people's money, with all that stress in your mind, I have no idea how you're doing it. The stress of managing someone else's money added to your own stresses in trading, I don't know whether you're going to be able to do something like this. The moment we get to this date on August the 28th, then the account tanks. My thought process is this. This here must have been fake. This increase had to have been fake. So I believe what he did was this. He was holding losers and not closing them. And so that means your account is increasing, but you still have all these open trades that are in a drawdown. And so eventually it got to a stage where there was a margin call. He had basically blown the whole account, and then his account just tanked. So in other words, this growth here, I believe is fake. But there was no dips in here. There was no dips. It was just straight increase, and he hadn't closed off those losing positions. One thing could have been that those losing positions caught up with him, and then there was a margin call and it blew everything. Or he was doing so good that he got overzealous and did the absolute most and then destroyed the account that way by doing way too much. Or the third thing could have been that something would have gone on here. I think somebody might have said, oh, so you can see here it says from Roger Banks. Roger Banks said this was deliberately done on his mam for commission kickbacks and revenue share with Blueberry. What Roger Banks is basically saying is that Donvo must have got something from this. He got some kind of revenue share. So if he blew the account, he was going to get something. If he did something to the accounts at this point, he could have got something. Obviously, it's just speculation, so we have no idea. This is not healthy. This is not good. You can't be holding on to losers and just keeping them open. And apparently, I think his R2R was absolutely dead. I can't find it now, but basically, it was talking about how his R2R is a bit dead. He's going to risk £1,000 to make £100 or something like that. So guys, yeah, you want to stay clear of those kind of traders who have a negative RR. That's not going to get you anywhere. This is from Nelson. I mean, if you get scammed, you're supposed to get scammed. If you believe a negative risk to reward would work long term, he's like 23 years old. He's a baby. You were just sold on the lifestyle. Expect a negative risk to reward. I think this is something that he promotes. A negative risk to reward is going to be sustainable in the long term. Of course it's not. You were sold by his lifestyle, guys. And that's one of the reasons, look, I don't post about my lifestyle. I don't want none of you to be tricked into following me, subscribing to my channel, connecting with me because of my lifestyle. I keep a straight chart, education, keep it moving. But like he said, look, if you got scammed, you're supposed to get scammed. Technically, look, if you invested 5K with him and that's what you could afford to lose, it is what it is. You have to take on the chin, you have to move on. But if you invested 50K, guys, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Where can I sign up for Dumbo's risk management course? Right now, I am blowing accounts in a week, but I want to blow accounts in a single day. This is peak, guys. People getting scammed by Donvo, or did he really lose the money? Guess we may never know. Whatever happened, people should learn to trade themselves. Otherwise, they risk getting scammed. Quite unfortunate indeed. How did Donvo manage to mess an account up 95% when all these years, all he's preached is risk management? Damn, all he's preached is risk management, but his risk management went out the window the moment he saw all that money. So my final thoughts on this: first of all, don't invest what you are not willing to lose. That's number one. He said the minimum was 5K. So if you put in 5K and you was like, hey, if this goes, it goes, it is what it is. Because when it does go, you're not going to kick up a fuss. You're going to take it on the chin and keep it moving. But don't invest your life savings. That person could have put down a deposit for a house, and now you can't put down a deposit for a house. Trading is stressful. He then added more stress by creating this whole management account. And he then blew everyone's money. And now he's added even more stress. He's deep in it right now. And all I'm saying is, of course, he's going to have to come out and make a statement at least. Just my message to you guys out there is just don't invest what you can't afford to lose. It sounds so simple, but just don't do it. Learn to trade for yourself, guys. You don't need someone else to manage your account. I understand some people are short of time. But if you're short of time, you have to put that money into something that's low risk. You can't put that money into something that's high risk. And just like I said, learn to trade yourself. You don't need for someone to manage your account. Like I said, I've been approached multiple times to manage accounts, to set up these MAM accounts, but I've declined every single one of them because that's not a stress I want to add to my life.